Hi everyone, my name is Evan and this is my internship presentation video for the Independent Inquiry Internship course. I chose to do my internship with a company called Regrow Food. I've noticed a common theme throughout this program is making the curriculum content relatable to students. Maybe you remember when you were in high school and taking a course to satisfy a requirement and thinking, this will never be useful to me. I am never going to need this in real life. This thought is what intrigued me and led me to question how educators present information to students. There is almost always a way a teacher can make a topic relatable to students, and I took it upon myself to find out how. The problem with education that interests me was that students may feel like what they are learning is not relevant to their lives and will not apply to their future. Educators must find links between the curriculum and their students' everyday lives. After thinking about this program, I designed this inquiry question. In what ways might a teacher be able to link the curriculum to experiential learning using the surrounding community? Experiential learning is essential when creating a lesson that will maximize student engagement because it provides a realistic approach to the curriculum content. Instead of learning about science and the environment in the confines of the classroom, why not bring your class to a community garden and have them plant something with their hands? When I was creating my learning goals and success criteria, I wanted to make sure that they would be attainable as well as benefit my teaching practice. The two learning goals I created are, at the end of this internship, I will be able to connect various aspects of the curriculum to nature, ecology, and the world around us, and effectively research my inquiry question and relate it back to nature and ecology. I carried this line of thinking through my success criteria as well. I will attain my learning goals when I can investigate the validity of hands-on and experiential learning in relation to student success, collect data from research articles and journals, summarize findings in a presentation, use local organizations as resources for future lesson plans and student growth, and connect outdoor education to the curriculum in my teachables, which are health and physical education and general sciences. I have successfully completed the first three success criteria, and I feel that the fourth one is an ongoing one. Before I go any further, I just want to take a moment to talk a little bit about the organization I interned for. We Grow Food is a non-profit community organization primarily led by volunteers. They specialize in the importance of gardening and healthy eating within a community. They also organize events and educational programs for children and adults in the community. The theoretical framework that I chose was Kolb's experiential learning cycle. This theory is applicable to any experiential experience and has 4 stages. The first stage is concrete experience, when the student is actively having an experience. The second stage is the reflective observation stage, where the student is reviewing and reflecting on their experience. The third stage is abstract conceptualization, when they conclude and learn from their experience. The fourth and final stage is active experimentation. This stage is when the student plans to use or tries out what they have learned from their experience in their own lives. This framework not only applies to the process of my internship, but it directly applies to the product of it, the workbooks that we created for Regrow Food. I read many journal articles and chapter of books on the topic of community involvement in experiential learning for students, and they all mention in various ways that experiential learning leads to more student engagement within the classroom. Another important finding was that in some studies, the students would end their experiential experience and report that the skills they have developed the most were teamwork and interpersonal skills, and not so much of the technical skills that they thought they would need going in. In Johnson's article, he claimed that there are 5 major guidelines for selecting an experiential experience for students, which are having a legitimate project like planting food to feed the homeless, having a devotion to the cause, motivation, ensuring there is an aspect of student ownership, being able to efficiently disseminate the results of the study, and having a strong connection to the curriculum. The work I have done for We Grow Food is connected to Kolb's framework in my own research in many ways. I was responsible for creating a workbook for students to complete after they attended the education program, which emphasizes Kolb's framework and active reflection. I have learned how to select a community organization that connects to the curriculum and demonstrates Call's framework. And lastly, I have seen and experienced firsthand the value of experiential learning. This internship was an opportunity for me to experience the power of connecting the curriculum to relatable aspects of everyday life. These are my resources. Thanks for listening and have a good day.